A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mann Salwa, a food from heaven for the people of Bani Israel in the field of tea. It's about when Hazrat Musa delivered the oppressed Bani Israel from the tyrant Pharaoh, taking them out of Egypt. When Pharaoh was buried to river Nile and Bani Israel embraced Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Hazrat Musa to enter Jerusalem, which was occupied by the Canaanites. Prophet Musa, along with Bani Israel, upon reaching the gates of Palestine, said to his people, "Enter the Holy Land, which Allah has assigned to you, and turn not back, for then you will be returned as losers." But Bani Israel refused to do that and replied, "O Musa, in it are the people of great strength, and we shall never enter it till they leave it. When they leave, then we will enter." They said, "So you go and your Lord, and fight, you too. We are sitting right here." In response to this, Musa turned towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and said, "O my Lord, I have power only over myself and my brother. So separate us from the people who are fasiqun." As a punishment for this disobedience, Allah made Bani Israel lost in the desert for 40 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Therefore it is forbidden to them for 40 years. They will wander through the land." The tribes traveled aimlessly with no destination, purpose or comfort. When Hazrat Musa was living with 600,000 people of Bani Israel, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fulfill the hunger of his people who were with him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descended the two heavenly feasts from the sky. One was Mann and other was Salwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Holy Quran, "O children of Israel, we delivered you from your enemy, and we made an appointment with you at the right side of Mount, and we sent down to you manna and quails." Mann was a kind of a sweet. It was like dewdrops that can be found on trees, plants and rocks. It is sweeter than honey and whiter than snow. Mann descended from the sky every day in the form of rain and snow. After that, people of Bani Israel picked it up and savored themselves. Whereas Salwa was a kind of a bird, a cooked quail, that would descend from sky with the southerly wind. It was commanded by Prophet Musa to eat Mann and Salwa daily, but not to preserve it for the next day. But people bearing weak faith became worried that what if Mann and Salwa do not descend some day? Then they will starve to death in the plains of this field where no signs of foods and water exist. Therefore they began to secretly store the food. As a consequence of again disobeying to the Prophet Musa, the food they stored rotted, and the blessings of Mann Salwa stopped. That's why the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Had the Bani Israel not existed, neither food would get spoiled nor would meat have rotten." The decay of food and meat rotting started since then. Otherwise, prior to that even, neither food would spoil nor would meat rot. May Allah Almighty guide us to fulfill His command and follow the right path. Ameen. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon to receive more updates. Thank you.